Just before January, we had a couple of games to play in the Premier League, starting off with a game at West Ham United where we beat them 1-0. It was a narrow victory where Diallo ended up getting a goal on the stroke of half time. Against Aston Villa, we drew 0-0. We also missed a penalty, a last minute penalty where Diallo was brought down. Bruno Fernandes had it saved by Martinez, and he even followed up with a save from a corner kick just to solidify what kind of performance he was having. In the next game, we coolly dispatched off Nottingham Forest. We won 4-1. Mason Mount scoring his 5th goal in the Premier League. Also got 2 goals from Anthony Martial, both of them being good team goals as well. Garnacho being back from his injury is going to feel like a brand new signing. Only a couple of months in and we're already getting linked with the England job. In the 3rd round of the FA Cup, we visited Loftus Road to take on QPR where we won 2-1. Shola Shature getting the winner. His shot heavily deflected, and he was also assisted by McNeil, who ended up getting the Man of the Match award. And Victor Lindelof has ended up leaving. He's going to RB Leipzig for 20 million. Eriksen is also following behind him. He's going to Roma for 18.9 million. And this is where we're at now. Welcome back to another episode of this Manchester United Savers, episode number 5. I hope you guys are primed and ready. We are going to be taking on Tottenham Hotspur, who are playing poorly in the league. They're sitting 15th at the moment. The last time we played them was at the start of the season where we won 3-2. We were quite dominant in that game. It did seem a bit close in terms of the scoreline, but we were popping them at the start of the season. And this is how the table looks right now. 20 games into the league, 49 points to Manchester City's 43, 6 points clear on the top. Arsenal, they're sitting 3rd, Liverpool are 4th, and Chelsea, they are 5th. So the title race is still quite open. We're at the midpoint part of the season, so now it's time to evaluate and assess the development of some of these players. So in terms of Martinez, he's gone up by 2 overalls. His overall's now 86. Casemiro's gone down. Varane's actually gone up. We was criticising his work ethic at the back. Rashford's gone up to 85 from 83. So we're getting a lot of improvements in certain areas. Well, the typical players that you expect to improve are improving really and truly. Harry Maguire's just stayed the same, but I feel like he's in really good form. In terms of Rasmus Højlund, he's gone up by 3 since the start of the season. He was at 77 when we started the campaign. Diallo's gone up by 2, overall 76. I think Diallo is one of those players that's just going to emerge from nowhere. Right now, he's on 6 goal involvements across 17 appearances with a 6.45 average rating. Despite his poor average rating, I feel like he plays really well off the right-hand side. Anthony, he is okay. He's got 8 goal involvements and 26 appearances, but I am expecting a lot more from the Brazilian down the right-hand side. Youth update. This is something that you guys will definitely want to see. Ezra Wells. He's a centre-back who can play CDM and central midfield, 15 years of age, left-footed, potential between 76 to 94 and 65 rated right now, and his play styles are 4 to 5. So this guy is a gem. I can't wait until he turns 16 because that's when we can actually give him a professional contract. But we have upgraded, or not upgraded, promoted 1 or 2 more players. Correction, 1 player, Casper Lejeune. He's an exciting prospect, centre forward. He's a Belgian international and 17 years of age, 62 rated. And we probably need to loan out Willy Cambuala as well. So ignore the 254 million. Right now, what our budget actually is 38 million. So that's all we have right now to spend in the January transfer window. For some people, that's still enough to bring in a good enough player. But our target, which is Antonio Silva, for that centre-back role, he will cost us between 44.4 million and 55.5 million. So we definitely don't have enough money. We did try to go in for a swap deal to see if there would be a bit more leeway in terms of the transfer budget. They weren't having a bar of it. They didn't want Lindelof, and they most certainly didn't want Eriksen. So we may have to turn our attentions to an alternative. We're going to wait to see if Levi Cowell is going to be available and see his overall as well. He's someone that we can definitely develop on. And yeah, it's not an unrealistic signing. It's just going to be from Chelsea, which a lot of people might not like in the comment section below, but he will definitely fit our system, and he's quite quick for a defender. Okay, so Tottenham, they're playing really poorly, and they're using Lo Celso as a striker. That probably explains their form. So in their last 5 games, 4 defeats and 1 draw. They're off the back of 4 defeats in a row, so their confidence should be shot. They're using a 4-3-3 system. When they lose the ball, they tend to press aggressively, and in possession, they seem to be patient. So it might be a game where there's a lot of congestion in the midfield. Probably going to be a few openings out wide, but I think Pedro Porro and Odoji, they may be a bit quick or bit too strong for our wingers currently. Right now, I'm not too confident with Anthony and his take on. So for this next game, we have Kobe Mainoo stepping in for the likes of Scott McTominay. I feel like he'll be comfortable enough to play next to Casemiro. Maguire's in better form compared to Varane. We're going to have Mason Mount as the central midfielder, shifting Fernandes further forward as the shadow striker. So those are the little tweaks that we've made to the starting 11 going into this first game. Okay, we're off the back of a victory against QPR in the FA Cup, which is good. We haven't lost a game since the match against Liverpool. To keep it that way. As our form in the January window, it does tend to go up and down and become pear-shaped. Come on, let's find the opening. I feel like Tottenham are going to be difficult to break down. Casemiro. Anthony. Højlund. I was waiting for him to make a run. I was waiting for him to do something. To drag one of the players away from their position. We win a throw down the right-hand side. Adoji. Go on, Casemiro. Go on. Good tackle there. Dangerous ball to play into our own penalty area, but it was the only avenue to get the ball out. Come on, let's hit them on a break now. Can we make them pay? Rasmus Højlund up against Van der Ven. He hasn't got the pace to outrun the Dutchman, but he's got the determination to win the ball back. Let's go. Let's go. Mason Mount going to hit across the keeper. It's the only option. It was the only option. You can only hit and hope. Oh, good challenge there by Mainoo. Let's go. Let's go, Mainoo. Win the ball high up the pitch. We could probably take advantage over this now. Go on, Anthony. Ball played in. Is an invited one. Pedro Porro gets it out. 31 minutes gone. It's still 0-0. Oh my days. Maguire, you've just allowed that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, what a save there by Onana. What a save by the Cameroonian shot stopper. Oh. Making a meal out of this one. Go on. Get the better of Van der Ven. Go on. Rasmus Højlund almost make it in between Romero and Van der Ven. Go on, Mount. He's through. Vicario with the save. Come on. Ball in. Cleared away. Cleared away again. There's barely any defensive protection right now for Harry Maguire. They keep trying to attack him as he hasn't got the pace. It might have been a mistake starting him over Varane. But let's see how things pan out. 5 minutes to go before half time. Marcus Rashford released down his left hand side. Pedro Porro has a bit of space to cover ground, and then we have a goal on the stroke of half time. Look at that. Marcus Rashford just kept going and going. Pedro Porro, like I said, he had a lot of ground to cover. We just smashed it across the goalkeeper. Finally got a goal. Took us long. Took us long to create a goal scoring opportunity that looked meaningful as well. Used Basuma. Plays it down the line. Pedro Porro. Cuts it across into Kulusevski. We need someone to put a bit of pressure on him. Tries to go with the flare pass, is intercepted. What's Højlund doing? Casemiro, switch that plate. Bruno Fernandes, take it down on your chest. Mason Mount, good run there by Mason Mount. Rasmus Højlund is there. Why did we take the extra touch? I tried to finesse it in the opposite corner. Vicario charges down the shot at Mason Mount's feet. Why did he take the extra touch? That's the question to ask. So we're on the hour mark. Both sides are making substitutions. Harry Maguire's going to be taken off for Varane. The home crowd are in good spirits despite this poor display. Still only winning 1-0. Tottenham are making this a fairly even game. Go on, Anthony. Try to find a Rashford overlapping. Amrabat into Bruno. Let's go. Let's up the tempo for the final 10 minutes. Got the legs, got the energy after the substitutions. Come on. No one's showing for the ball. No one's showing for the ball at all. Let's just lump this up. Lump this up there. Rashford flick on. Van der Ven clears it out. Amrabat with the header. Doesn't get over the head of Basuma. Let's roll the dice to try to put this game to bed. 1-2 between Shaw and Diallo. What is McTominay doing? So to give that to Diallo. Not that it was possible, but I wasn't aiming it back at the Tottenham player. What's Onana done there? He's made a massive meal of coming to collect the ball from the cross. Go on, Anthony. So we survived that. Martial. Just no room, no time to breathe on the ball. Tottenham have made this an annoying and frustrating game to try and get the ball and play football. And Oh, referee, don't even. Oh, we somehow survived that. I thought Richarlison was going to put the ball in the back of the net. He was stopped. I don't know who did that. I don't know who stopped him in the last second, but that was a heroic tackle. We're probably going to have to look back in the instant replay. But we've won 1-0. It was a narrow victory. It was quite a boring game, if I'm honest with you. It was back and forth, but trying to get the ball off Tottenham players was just a chore within itself. Not many chances created, as I did say. It was quite boring. It did seem like it was end to end, but not enough was created at the end of the day. So as you guys can see, 0.4 XG to their 0.5. So Ivan Toney might get snapped up before we can even put in a bid for him in the summer. We're getting massive offers coming in from Real Madrid and Juventus. They want Mason Mount, and Real Madrid want Højlund. So I'm going to attempt something out of the norm. So we're going to try to do a loan to buy for Levi Colwill and see if Chelsea will accept it. Right now he's currently a left back. That's what it says for his position, but we can transform him into a centre back worst case scenario. So let's see if we can get this part of the negotiations out the way. So we managed to agree terms with Pochettino for a loan move for Levi Colwill. So it's a short-term loan move, loan to buy, and the future fee is going to be 17.5 million. It might turn out to be a bargain if we can build on his ability while he's at our club. But right now we are in competition with, I think, Lazio, if I'm correct. Yeah, Lazio. We're in competition with them. They're trying to sign him permanently. So let's see if our sporting director can get, not even our sporting director, our director of football can get that over the line. Look who it is. Look who it is. Levi Colwill. He's entered the training facilities. We have now signed him on a short-term loan basis with a loan to buy or a buying option at the end of the deal. Let's just hope that he can fit into the back three system and we can get the most out of him. We still have 38 million left to spend in this window, and we can give ourselves some time to assess this player over the course of the campaign. So yeah, with this added option now, we have a bit more pace when it comes to the centre-back partnership. Whenever we revert back to a 4 at the back formation, then he can either play left back or left sided centre-back, especially when Lisandro Martinez is tired, and I don't expect him to expect a lot of game time. So if we can use him in a rotated system and try to work on him from now until the end of the season, he might be worth the 17.5 million. But we're still going to keep an eye on Antonio Silva for the time being. So we need to find someone that we can thrust into the first team. We have 38 million to spend after selling the likes of Ericsson and Lindelof. I feel like Ivan Toney would definitely be someone that we should go in for. Let's just take a roll of the dice. Let's see if we can hijack this deal between Fiorentina and Brentford. Get them to drop it down to 21 million. So 21.8 million seems to be where Frank stops. Let's see if he stops at 21.5 million. Come on, 21.5 million. He's driving a hard bargain. We've done it, guys. We've come to an agreement. Frank is he's ready to part ways with Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney has rejected Fiorentina. Yes, we got a clear path to the signature of the Englishman. Let's see if we could get the negotiations over the line. We've offered him between 100k and 120k per week. Hopefully he's not going to overdo it when it comes to his squad role, though, because yeah, we want someone that could be a part of the squad and be in harmony with the rest of the players. Okay, he is here. He has arrived. Ivan Toney. He is now officially a Manchester United player. 21.5 million from Brentford. We managed to get over the line. I'm really happy to have that extra quality in depth. Yes, we're slapping that number 14 on Ivan Toney's back. He's currently got 7 goal involvements across 23 appearances. That was accumulated whilst playing at Brentford. I feel like he's definitely going to increase that number whilst playing in a system like ours. So we have Tottenham Hotspur again. I apologize for the first encounter that we played against them in this episode. I just hope the second time around is not going to be boring. It's the 4th round of the FA Cup off the back of a victory against them. So yeah, we should already know what to expect. When it comes to the midfield battle. It's going to be really congested. And in terms of the wingers, they're going to try to attack down the left and the right hand side. So we're going to use our 4 at the back formation. Ivan Toney's going to be on the bench. We're going to start Rasmus Højlund, of course. Okay, here goes. We're going to play another game against Tottenham. Hopefully this time around is entertaining. Back-to-back home games. 4th round of the FA Cup is here. Let's see if we can impose ourselves. We are using a different formation, so maybe a different style will help break them down. Overlap and run. There we go. He's onside. But quiet linesman. Luke Shaw. Drill that in. It's just completely ignored Bruno Fernandes. Maguire. Gonna go to the left again. Luke Shaw. Float this one in. Diallo's not going to out-jump Odoji. Oh, Diallo's already got a knock. Game's barely begun. Good tackle there by Mason Mount. Of course, he's going to overdo it with his first touch. Well done, Maguire. he got nutmeg momentarily. Means nothing if you don't come out with the ball. Rashford. Let's go on the inside of Van der Ven. Go on the inside of Van der Ven. Let's go, Marcus Rashford. He's got the pace. He's caught by Van der Ven, I should say. 10 minutes in, it's a real back and forth. There's just too much space in behind our fullbacks. Too much space. Well done, Luke Shaw on the recovery. With the interception as well. Rashford. Shaw into Mount. Go on, Mount. Let's find Rasmus Højlund. Rasmus Højlund, referee. Referee, come on, he's been bumped twice. Should be a free kick or an advantage. Need Wan-Bissaka to stay on Son in this game. Keep a close eye on the South Korean. Benton Court. Oh, good interception there by Wan-Bissaka. Go on, Højlund. Nice dummy into Rashford. Come on, he's onside. He's onside. He must be. He's still onside. He's still onside. Rasmus Højlund. Through on goal. Through on goal. 1-0. 1-0. What a goal that was. And it's even better because Rasmus Højlund dummies the ball before Rashford passes it into the path of another player. Look at that, man. Fantastic football being played. Exciting stuff there. Exciting stuff that we've seen unfold just now. A good tackle there by Casemiro. Mount. Got Mason Mount playing a nice ball into Marcus Rashford. Pedro Porro's got a lot of ground to make up for. Pedro Porro's probably not going to make up for it. Rashford with the shot, and there's a good save by Fakario. Højlund is late as Odoji gets to the rebound in time. Almost made it 2 there. Maddison. Kulusevski. Oh, well done, Lissandro. Lissandro wins the ball back. Plays in Marcus Rashford. Rashford, we're going to slip in Rasmus Højlund. Rasmus Højlund's in behind of the defense. That's a brace for the Dane. I think he's going to get booked after this celebration. May as well just run to the crowd anyway. Talk about motivating a player through his job security. He's now got 2 goals. Great response to a new striker being added to the squad. And we're going to continue to create chances and get forward. Just keep going direct. Almost. Mason Mount's brought down Son. Mason Mount's brought down Son. A yellow card shown. It's a really good drill pass across the ground. Kulusevski. Pedro Porro. Long shot outside the box. Onana makes the save. Let's go. Rashford. Brought down by Kulusevski, and another yellow card. There's a really feisty match going on between the two sides. It's a heated battle between the two sides right now. Kulusevski completely had at his shirt. Referee, tell him to get up now. He's being ridiculous. The fact that he was able to get up and they're still able to get a shot off, it just goes to show, man. The dribbling for the AL in this game is just overpowered. Ball goes in. Come on, Onana. Comes to collect. Like the debt collector. He throws the ball out to Bruno Fernandes. Van der Ven is doing a job on trying to keep up with him. Oh, no. Bruno Fernandes has got past Van der Ven. Come on. Oh, my God. Rashford, all you needed to do was get your forehead on the end of that. Then it would have been 3-0. It would have been 3-0. We would have gone into the interval with such a healthy lead, healthy advantage. Good challenge there by Luke Shaw, and he still comes out of the ball, Kulusevski. It just doesn't add up. Physics-wise, it just doesn't add up. Let's go. Ooh, there we go. Got some movement going on here. Rashford, get to that. Rashford gets to it. Oh, Pedro Porro nicks the ball off him in the end. Ivan Toney's now going to make his way on the pitch for his debut. Rasmus Højlund being replaced by someone that's here to put some pressure on the Dane in terms of squad selection. Let's see if we can get a solid performance from him on his debut. So far, the set piece seems to be working out. Oh, I was going to try cut it back into Bruno Fernandes. I could have probably took a shot with Rashford's left foot, but I fancied the cutback more. Oh, well done, Luke Shaw. Well done, Luke Shaw. Lumped up the pitch, flicked it on Bruno. Ridiculous. That is just ridiculous, man. You guys saw how I tried to cover the angle as well. Like, Son is just overpowered on this game. It's 2-1. So there's a goal back for Tottenham. I think the comeback is potentially on. If we continue to defend the way Maguire just defended, then the game is wide open. It's not going to make it. He chose a weird animation to try switch play as well. 3 more changes to freshen things up. Maguire is off for Varane. Wan-Bissaka's being replaced by Dalot, and Anthony's on for Diallo. What is Dalot doing, leaving Son alone? Like, that is your main task, to mark the winger out of the game, and you've just left him alone to receive the ball. Look what he's doing. He's having too much fun out there. Good challenge there by Casemiro. We've got Anthony up this right-hand side. Van der Ven, let's get on the inside of him. Let's get on the inside of him. Let's go, Anthony. Again, when we switch directions, that's when we slow down. Rashford wins the ball back. Rashford wins the ball back, and on his left foot, he scuffs the shot. Let's confirm our spot into the 5th round of the FA Cup. No replays, man. No replays. Ball over the top. Ivan Toney takes it down. Left foot strike from Ivan Toney. Forces a save out for Cario. Hopefully that gets the home crowd up. We need the 12th man. Son. Richarlison. Held up Richarlison well. Son with the shot. Nana with the save. It's nerve-wracking. Final 12 minutes to go. Game is just working its overtime shifts to try and stitch us up. McTominay. Drill that forward. Go on, Anthony. Flick that on. Anthony flicks it on. Ivan Toney. Oh my God, Ivan Toney on his debut had a really good opportunity. I rushed that one. We rushed that one there. Should be hitting the target. No matter if it's first time on your weak foot. Let's go. Rashford. Going to turn one more time. Rashford floats this one in. Van der Ven's going to deal with that. Van der Ven dealt with it. But still in danger. 4 minutes added on. Only 1 minute played of it. Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney. Drill that in. Oh, we tried to find Bruno Fernandes. Royale. Emerson Royale. Come on. We catch him in possession. We catch him in possession. Oh, we tried to find Rashford again. It's cleared away. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, Tottenham are so lucky. So lucky. We should have put this game to bed ages ago. But we win. We win. We're victorious. We're through to the 5th round of the FA Cup. There's no replay to be played. I apologize for the reflection. The sun's beaming as the match has come to its end. Patrick is aside. So 54% possession to our 46. We did create more chances this time around, 1.8 to the 0.8. But again, still not enough to get a good amount of goals in this game. So as you guys can see, we didn't have every player on the pitch in tune, but we still managed to get the win over the line. That's all that matters. Rashford got an assist, and he also ends up with the Man of the Match award, which is quite a surprise, which means he actually played really well overall to get Man of the Match over a player that scored 2 goals. So I feel like these complaints right now from Martial are premature, and it's only for him to blame. He shouldn't have signed a contract to say that he's an important player, because he's not an important player. He's a squad player who's actually been playing really well. And it's going to be quite frustrating to continue to receive those sorts of inboxes. Okay, so Wolverhampton, they're on the agenda again. Earlier on in the campaign, we just about got a victory against them. It was a really close game. In terms of their positioning in the league, they're sitting 7th place. In the last 5 games, they've lost 1, drawn once, and won 3. And the last 3 games, they won all 3 of them. So they're in good form right now. They use kick and rush as a setup, and we're going to be using our 3 at the back formation. So hopefully that can nullify their defensive tactics. So for the last matchup, matchup, we're using the 3 at the back formation yet again. We're going to have Onana in goal. Varane's at the back with Maguire and Martinez. The midfield 3 consists of Casemiro, McTominay and Fernandes. Rashford's playing off on the left-hand side. Anthony's playing off on the right. Martial's the centre forward and Højlund is the number 9. There we go. Just got McTominay. Martial can turn. Martial can turn. We're going to drive. We're going to drive. Anyone there for the cutback? Rasmus Højlund. Not busting the gut. It's only 7 minutes in. So it's positive that Martial can go direct successfully. Ball in behind. Toty comes across. Oh, pressure on Sarr. He gets it away. Come on, head that down, Rashford. Pedro Neto out jumping the Englishman. Semedo to Mario Jr. Ait Nori into Hichan. Cunha. Oh, come on. Varane do better there. Varane do better there. Varane do better there. Varane do better there. 1-0 to Wolverhampton. Ait Nuri tucks it away at the near post of Onana. It just makes no sense. It really makes no sense. Varane is right there. He's right there. He doesn't cut across fast enough. He doesn't put his foot in fast enough. He just allows the fullback to just slowly run onto the ball. It's criminal defending from the World Cup winner. Go. Højlund. Gonna turn. Smash this. Bueno's in the way. Rashford. Ooh. Fernandes. Martial. 1-1. 1-1. No. Get the ball. Run to the halfway line. We shouldn't have gone a goal down in the first place. 1-1. Back on the level terms. See Varane. See Varane. That's how you make an interception. Anthony showing Varane how to defend. Rasmus Højlund try to do a 1-2 with Martinez. Rasmus Højlund can win the ball back. Let's go. Lay that off. Casemiro outside the box. Get a corner kick. Go on, Bruno. Puts the ball in. Cleared out by Toty. Let's go. Anthony. Rashford. Go on, Rashford. Go on, Rashford. Anthony. Ball floated in. Cleared out by Ait Nuri. Head that down. Casemiro. Go on. Casemiro. Finesse outside the box. Jose solved the save. Half an hour gone. It's still 1-1, man. We are doing our utmost best to try to pluck up away at the defence of Wolverhampton's. Let's go. Casemiro. Just really patient right now. Really patient. Gonna try to drill this. Cut this back. Bruno Fernandes with this corner kick. Gonna float this into the penalty area. Go on, McTominay. Get head on that. It's tipped over the bar by Jose Sarr. Anthony Martial doing the honours. Rashford, referee. Send them off, man. Send them off. I want to see a red card. It's a yellow. Varane. Gonna lump that up the pitch. Martial flicks it on. Bruno Fernandes backhills it. Anthony Martial gets a shot off and Toti's there with a block. It's quite frustrating to not see a goal scoring opportunity taken. Varane does get into Anthony. Let's go. Let's try to get Anthony running up the line. Let's switch the play with Bruno into Martinez. So try to get bodies forward now. McTominay. Anthony. Return it to McTominay. There we go. Rasmus Højlund. Let's turn Toty. Rasmus Højlund. Finally, we've restored the lead. We've restored the lead. Rasmus Højlund just smashes it across Jose Sarr to do the honours. This, we just spin Toty. We get enough time and space as the fullback wasn't tight on Rasmus Højlund. Viva Garnacho. Looks like Viva Garnacho's back. This is his first appearance since the injury that he suffered. Ait Nuri. Oh, good interception there. Referee, send them off now, man. Send them off. Thank you. Lemina's off. Thank you. Finally getting a red card in this episode. So many rash challenges going in on our players. Finally get a referee that's responsible. So Colwell will be making his debut. He's going to be in the back three now. Mainu's on for McTominay. Martial's also being replaced, I think, by Ivan Toney. Well done. Garnacho wins the ball back. 10 minutes to go. Colwell. 1-2 between him and Mount. Gonna try to play up the line into Garnacho, and it's not worked out there. Go on, Lisandro Martinez cut across. Well, Cole can deal with it, actually. He does exactly that, but concedes a free kick. Ball goes in. Go on, deal with that. Well done, Martinez. Well done, Martinez. There's a lot of green to run into now. Oh, it's the wrong player to be using. Anthony's really tired. We've got Ivan Toney to the right of Anthony. Ivan Toney coming up. There we go. You get a goal for Ivan Toney. It's quite cheap. We could have took it with Anthony, but it's a lot better to confirm the goal than to take a risk and a gamble of Anthony missing and mucking up a one-on-one goal scored opportunity. But we've confirmed it. We've confirmed the 3 points, and it's really good to see the new boy on the score sheet as well. That's his 7th in all competitions. There we have it. 3-1. 3-1's the scoreline. The new boy gets on the score sheet, which is a positive Ivan Toney. Rasmus Højlund continues his goal scoring ways, and we get 3 points. Happy days, happy days. We haven't lost a game in this episode. In fact, we won all 3. We did have a shocking game to kickstart this episode, which was quite frustrating. And again, we haven't really played the football that we entirely wanted to play. But a win's a win. 62% possession to Wolverhampton's 38. They only had 0.2 in terms of XG, and we got a 2.5. I did say it was quite frustrating to concede that goal because they weren't really doing much up until that point. Lisandro Martinez gets the Man of the Match award. Bruno Fernandes has an assist to his name, same with McTominay. Højlund, Marshall and Toney, they all got goals, all 3 of our strikers. So the window is shut, and this is the recap of our dealings. 21.5 million for Ivan Toney as our striker to help push Rasmus Højlund in the forward line. In terms of Levi Colwill, it's a short-term low move, which could potentially turn into a 17.5 million permanent transfer. We also sold the likes of Ericsson, 18.9 million, 20 million for Lindelof as well. Guest has gone out on loan. So those are that's the only movement that's gone on in terms of our squad, in terms of our club. In terms of the rest of Europe, Goretzka's gone to PSG, almost gone to PSG. Also got Diaz, he's gone to Barcelona. Mendes has gone to Manchester City. Alphonso Davies and Mendes, I don't know, FFP, that's all I gotta say. I think we should end it there. I can't be asked to check the rest. FFP, that's all I gotta say, man. Look at that, financial doping, and they're in the title race with us as well. So yeah, at the end of the episode, we have 55 points on the table. Second place is Arsenal with 45 points, so we're 10 points clear come the end of the January window. Yeah, I didn't really expect to actually be in this position. I didn't think those victories were that significant. I thought it was just another day at the office, but we have extended the gap from 6 points to 10. So guys, the whole of February, yes, the whole of February, I am going to be playing it off camera. So we're going to regroup for the next episode at Manchester City, away from home at the Etihad. We have Everton at home after that, and then we're going to be at the Santiago Bernabeu for the round of 16 second leg. So just expect us to play this first leg off camera, and then the second leg will be played on camera the next time around for episode 6. But yeah, if you made it this far, please remember to smash that like button, sub to the channel if you are new, and also hit the notification bell so you're notified when I go live, premiere video, upload one. I'd like to thank everybody, absolutely everyone, for showing support for the channel, clicking on the video, leaving a like as well. Anyone that's left feedback, you're a real MVP. And I hope to see you guys for episode number 6. We are going to try to keep these uploads coming thick and fast. Take care for now. Peace.